We got old Slick here. We're here in the old Pocono Mountains. It's all winter time. 'Tis hunting season. And yes, sir. We're sitting in the rocking chair. Having a couple cold ones. This is cold. And I'm bored. I'm on vacation. So, what I'm gonna do, this is the plan. I'm on a goal, I'm on a mission here, to do an educational video on slide blues guitar. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be doing a slide blues educational video. Got news for you folks. There ain't no education in it. No education. None. You gotta live it, man. You've got to live it. And I will explain in due Welcome back, boys and girls. The old Slick here. And it's time. It's time to bring on our special guest. Yes, sir. We're going to bring him right on in here. His name's old Joe Nagele. Hell of a fine guitar, man. Must say myself. Fine man, fine young man. Can play that guitar like He make love to that guitar like it's two hamsters in a wool sock making love. So we're gonna bring him right on in here. He's gonna come on in. Oh, here he is. Actually, he's sitting right next to me. I've been having a couple too many, but he's right here. Joe, how you doing today? Glad to have you here.
Well, thanks for having me, Slick. Really appreciate coming here. You're a great guitar player yourself, and glad you had me. I'd love to do it. Thanks.
A bit of blues scale or something like that, or some theory behind the blues. So take your time, explain it all to the boys and girls, and I'll just sit and listen patiently.
Okay, I'll see what I can do here. Pretty much, we'll talk about first of all the blues. A lot of the beginnings of the blues and the beginnings of the style of music and blues guitar players. The early guitar players, they really didn't know how to set up a guitar properly. They didn't know how to tune them. They really didn't know how to tune them. A lot of the tunings on early guitar players, they weren't standard tunings. Like on this guitar, this is what's called an open tuning. Okay, on Slick's guitar, he doesn't have a third string G. It's not a G. It's an E. Okay, so our first string is E, second string is B, third string E again, fourth string E again, fifth string B, sixth string E. So it's an open 5 chord is how it's tuned up. It's not major and it's not minor. Okay, so that's how they were set up, because early blues players, they didn't know the difference between major and minor. I mean, they were southern Mississippi Delta guitar players, and they were in plantations. They were slaves. That's the beginning of blues. Early gospel, they were sitting in a plantation. They tuned it to what sounded good. That's what they tuned it to. An open tuning. No third. None. Okay. So we'll slide here. You can just slide around. Open E chord. That's it. Now, that's the tuning on it. Now let's talk about theory behind it. The theory behind tuning and playing the blues, there's pentatonics and there's the blues scale. The blues scale, pretty much, we can get into that. But let's talk about two notes specifically. Two. Talk about the third and the seventh. The third and seventh. The third of a chord on a 1-3-5 triad. The third is very important because they didn't know the difference between major and minor and how to tune a guitar. So the third was very important. The third was creating tension and release between minor, major, back to the tonic. Okay? So the third, the blue notes. Third and the seventh. Very important. The third and seventh create the most tension going to and from a chord progression. Seventh. Okay, so that's the seventh. Seventh meaning dominant seventh. It means it's a flat seventh. It's not a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. It's a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te. It's a flat seventh. It's a dominant seventh. So, you play around with those two notes and you get somewhere. You gotta bend up to them and slide up to them and slide from them. That's the key. You slide to and from tension and release. Does that make any sense, Slick? Any sense whatsoever?
So Joe, I want you to explain to the boys and girls here a little bit about the blues.
Oh, there you have it. Okay. Slick.